Hi. If you are listening to this, my name is Kylie. Welcome Collection family. Remember, no spamming, no cursing, and please no sus comments. Remember to hit the like button, and subscribe if you are new. Corvette. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the stream.
She wanna see the Forbes like I wanna see her form. Tell me what you for, yeah. Ayy, you pay me, but I'm old, yeah. Yeah. All this money on me. Yeah. Cash rules all around me. Yeah. All this money around me. Yeah. Cash rules all around me. Drip, real plush, Internet tea off a blue pill. Hand grip stack of the blue cheese. Turn that to a bag in a new crib. Nice big spot by the seaside. Never stressed on for a handout. Just ain't on, but I be on. Just ain't on, need to be right. Yeah. Gold fronts to show the color of my soul. Cool you think you is, you got me in a mode. Where I'm from, we live and die by the code. Either that or sell your soul to get a roll. Black boy joy. She wanna see the Forbes like I wanna see her form. Tell me what you for, yeah. Ayy, you pay me, but I'm old, yeah. All this money on me. Yeah. Cash rules all around me. Yeah. All this money around me. Yeah. Cash rules all around me.
All right, there he goes. Good morning, everybody. Happy freaking Tuesday. We are back like we never left. What up, chat? What's good, boys and girls? Welcome back. I appreciate y'all tapping in as always. Hope everyone is having a great freaking morning. Hit that like button on the way in. What is goody? USA. What up? Eddie B World in the building. George Murn in the building. Amazing. Scott G legit. What's good? You're late. I'm docking your pay, bro. My bad, bro. My fault. Mr. Ryder, I apologize. Cushy, what up, dude? Mr. 843, what's good? Chevy Rides. BC Kicks in the building. What's good? Mr. 843, Rusty Lee, Casanova Kane. Good morning. DeLeon, what's good? Drew Treyway in the building, what's good? Scene Love in the building, what's good? Marcel, Mr. 843, what up? Corey, Salvador in the building, what's good? Steven, Bluebird, good morning. Did you rage quit yesterday? I kissed it. I missed it. Yes, I did. Eric, what up, dude? Danny V in the building, what's good? McDaniel, Francisco, good morning. Demo in the building, what's good? That's why we don't hear about soccer. Gorgon in the building, what's good? Treyway, The Walk, Too Legit in the building, Florida, GG's, what's good? Funkmon, what's good? Gorgon is here. Yes, you are. What up, Gorgon? AK67 in the building, what's good? Monarav, what's going on? Danny V says, what up, dude? Good morning, Funkmon. Good morning, everybody showing up in the building. Tito, what up, dude? Morning, Raph. What's good, dude? V, good morning from the Philippines, Raph, and the Collection fam. Good morning in the Philippines, V. Yo, V, what time is it in the Philippines right now? Moonlight, what up, dude? Petty Eddie in the building. Good morning. What is goody? Raph took off his USA jersey and Hal has on a Norway jersey on. No. No, we're good, dude. Yeah, yesterday was a good game, but overall, just like, actually, it was not a good game. USA just couldn't convert anything. 490 East, what up, dude? Good morning. What up, man? Appreciate you tapping in. Morning, Raph. What up, Fire Fleet? What up, my guy? Chalk in the building. World Cup is over for me. Yeah, dude. All my teams that I was rooting for got eliminated in the last, like, 48 hours. Mexico, and it's in order, too, because I was rooting for Mexico, Portugal, and USA in that order, and they got eliminated in that order. Mexico, Portugal, and USA in the same day. It's like, what the heck, dude? It's 8:38 p.m. on Tuesday, V. There you go. Hopefully you're enjoying yourself. Appreciate you tapping in today. Sneaker King, what up, dude? Good morning, Collection fam. Jeremy in the building, what up? Man, if it was a bad game for USA, yeah, it was, bro. They lost 3-1. Horrible. I told you guys I would say, I told you guys that I would leave the stream without saying bye. Actually, it was 4-1. 4-1. I told you guys I would just say bye and then leave without saying bye. So, good morning, Raph and gang. Alexander, what up, dude? Messi still standing. Mbappe still standing too, bro. And there's a lot of good players out there still. At least Mexico and Portugal played their asses off, Demo says. Yeah, 4-1. So embarrassing, bro. Rocket, what up, dude? Chris Montgomery, good morning. What's good? Everybody in the freaking chat, make sure you hit that like button on the way in. We actually have some stuff dropping this morning, surprisingly. Wow. It's like you're trying to poke the bear, but the bear ain't waking up for some reason. It's like Sneakers app. Finally poking Sneakers app. It's like, hello, is anything dropping today? We got 3-4 shoes dropping today. You know, anything crazy, but you know, you got the Air Max Air SBs, 95s dropping. Some SBs, you know what I'm saying? You got the GT Cut 4s, the Zoom Tennis Classic SBs dropping, and then LeBron's. Yeah, we got some stuff. Mbappe the GOAT as a Mexican American. I need a Norway to destroy. Dude on Norway is a beast. You talking about Holland? I think that's his name. CM Bung winning the made it worse. Uzi says, yeah, I'm gonna watch it today. Yeah, I was watching clips. I was like, what the hell, dude? We saved ourselves a beatdown by Spain next game anyways, Rami says. Hey, man, listen. All right? When there's a chance, there's a chance, there's hope, okay? I don't want to hear a beatdown, and I don't want to hear nothing like that, dude. When there's a chance, there's hope. What up, Philly? Good morning, bro. So, we got some stuff dropping this morning. Obviously, Miro 7s is a little bit of a stretch, not until Friday. So, because Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So, we got to go through a couple more days until the Miro 7s drop on Friday. So, should be very interesting to see. I think I'm doing exclusive access for the Discord group for the hats on Thursday. So I'm gonna ping it to the Discord group, okay? For anybody who wants exclusive access to the hat, we'll drop a little early for the Discord group, and then the official drop for the hats will be Friday morning, okay? Yes, Holland and to destroy England. Average. Sorry, just waking up. The walk says no, you're good. Real football only a couple months away. Facts, bro. Fantasy football just around the corner. Remember when everyone said USA could win it all after they beat Paraguay? Hey man, listen, like I said, if there's a chance, there's hope, bro. Okay? I mean, obviously the outcome wasn't in anybody's favor besides anybody that wasn't rooting for USA. Like, it is what it is, bro. Feel me? Good morning, Raph and Collection fan. What up, Jojo Dancer? What's good, dude? Jeffrey in the building. What's good? Good morning. What up? Good morning to you. Scott G. I see you. What up, my guy? We did not play well at all. No, dude. The pass is everything. We were getting screwed on offense. Defensively, we just weren't there at all, too. So, I remember September 6-7. What up, dude? Good morning, Spruik. Good morning to you, my friend. What up, dude? Appreciate you tapping in. Keep hopes alive. Facts, Delion. Let them know, bro. For real, for real. We have you listen, sometimes you got to have some sort of hope. Americans team going to be America's team in the playoff, Alexa says. Good morning, Rappy Taffy Boy. What up, RPK? What's good, dude? What up, Rap? Morning, little bro. What up, Big Ron's Kicks? Good morning to you, my friend. What up, what up, what up, what up? Take a bow with you. Come on and come in the room. In my room. Wait, what? Yes, please. Here messes up our stock. Morning, Vinny. What up, dude? Good morning. Christian in the bone. What's good, bro? What up, Rap? Have you seen the Kobe 3s WNBAs? I think I have. I think Frank sent it to me. I gotta check it out. Skinner, what up, dude? What about about Earth? Wait, what? Like, that's like saying the Raiders have a chance to win the Super Bowl while winning a game. Rami says. All right, we're not comparing the USA team to your sorry ass Raiders, bro. Because listen, at least the freaking the USA team made it to the knockout rounds, dude. The Raiders can't even make it to the playoffs. Okay, don't compare USA to the Raiders, bro. Okay, you don't know ball, Rami. You just work there. All right, what up, Rahus? What up, dude? ICE, what up, dude? The Dark Knight, what's good? Canes, what up? Good morning. The USA team will be better next World Cup. Yeah, in 4 years, bro. Maybe a couple of us need to sign up. For real, for real. Message for my girl. Sorry, no, you're good, bro. What up, Rahus? Good morning, America. Who are the Raiders? Yo, yo, yo. What's good, Marcus? What's good, dude? I said, what you know about Earth? He is the ball, Frank says. Good morning, Collection fan. What up, Sean? What up, dude? Good morning. What up? Appreciate you tapping in. Good morning to you guys. Make sure you hit that like button. Seems like everyone's dragging their feet this morning, huh? Jill, top flight security, Cushy says. Yeah. I said, oh, you know about Earth? Skinner says. Marcus, what up, dude? Good morning. What up, my guy? How are you? What up, what up, what up, what up? But it was fun yesterday, dude. Some of the watch parties are always fun to watch, man. For real. But the thing is, it just sucks because, like, none of my teams are in the teams I was rooting for all got eliminated. So, Raph, I got to root for USA because I live here. Also, Raph, Raiders suck, Tito says. To be honest, been hearing that the same thing my entire life. We got our 4 years to build something and nothing ever gets built, Tony says. Laugh when he says something when I do. Rami hates wait, what? Laugh when he says something, but when I do, hey, Rami hates Frank, Rami says. Hey, what are you talking about? McDaniel, what up, dude? After World Cup, let's get it ready for the NFL season. That's what I'm ready for as well. Ain't nobody in here ready for the NFL season, bruh. For real. Watch parties do be a vibe. You need to do more of them, bro, Snowbird says. I do, for sure. Because that one was really, really fun to watch. They're not 4 years away, Steven says. Listen, like I said, there's always hope. Some of us have to sign up. Anyone really good soccer players in here, man, you might have to sign up. The Raiders can never, AK67 says. The USA team are the Raiders of the world soccer. Are the Raiders of the world soccer is crazy. Skinner, what up, dude? Rob already doing mock drafts, Cushy says. Yeah, absolutely. And he's planning his next trip to the Philippines probably. So, but dude, this week is a stack week, bro. Like, I think I chose a bad week to drop the hats because I have wedding stuff this upcoming week. So I listen, I gotta fit everything all at the same time. It was a total failure from USMNT. Paid $5 million for a coach and couldn't play in any defense. Tony says this time of year be boring till football. Yeah, unless you watch some baseball, you know. But baseball, like for me, like I don't watch baseball really until like the postseason, really. So I mean, there's still a lot of games left, I think. So. The president called FIFA saying that they were offsides on 3 goals, so it's under review, Rami says. Yeah, I don't know about that, bro. I don't know about that, dude. T-Dot, what up, dude? DH in the building, what's good, my guy? What up, what up, what up, what up, what up? Just finding ways for USA to make it far, to make history, bro. That's all it is. They're just trying to make history. We haven't beat Belgium in like what they say, like 96 years. So I don't know. Raph, can I get an invite to the Discord group? Alexander, of course you can. Cushy, can you share the Discord link real quick, if you don't mind? Real quick, dude. Yesterday, did you guys see? Hold on, let me show y'all something real quick. Did you guys see that drop yesterday? T Dot, what up, man? DH in the building. What's good? Hold on, let me pull it up real quick. I don't know if you guys seen that drop. Pull it up on Twitter real quick. Here it is. Bro, it was gonna go live, but then it like disappeared. It was for the Jaw Force. I don't know if you guys seen it. This dropped yesterday, but then it ended up disappearing on Sneakers app. We were live when this happened. You couldn't enter. You couldn't enter for the drop. It disappeared. It like legit disappeared. I don't know what happened. It was like a Las Vegas Sneakers pass for the Jaw 4s. What up, J Red House? What's good, dude? So I really don't know what happened here. It literally disappeared. So, yo, what did I miss? Rap is scheduled for this morning off for the Jaw 4s. Jaw 4s in Vegas only. Yeah. Because Summer League is happening already out here in Vegas. So I figured that's probably the reason why it's in Vegas. And then supposedly from what I heard is that he's going to be there. So actually it makes sense. Look at the time on the bottom. Yeah, 12:12 to 12:24 p.m. So probably later this afternoon or something. What up, Big Brown? What's good, dude? Must be today, maybe. That's what I heard. Supposedly he's going to be there at Nike. The pickup is going to be at Nike Caesars Palace. So with Summer League happening, like, you know, I wouldn't be surprised if they do more of this out here in Vegas. So we may get some surprises out here in Vegas for some Nike stuff. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. What else? I don't know what else they would drop, but I mean, Jaw 4s, Las Vegas Sneakers Pass to kind of hype it up a little bit. And it's a nightmare colorway. So what's up? Heads up, if anyone wants the SB95s, they have certain size for $42.50 under retail. Okay. Why does Nike think anyone wants these modern basketball shoes for anything outside of the court? Why does Nike think anyone wants these modern basketball shoes? I don't know. I'm not sure. You gonna put in? Yeah, I think I'm gonna try. Yeah, I'm going to try just to see if I never hit Sneakers Pass like that. So I'm sure this shoe is going to be stupid limited, bro. Like, these are going to be dumb limited when they drop anyways. You guys already know how it is when it comes to like new sneakers, right? Like, they're just going to hype it up, right? They're just going to hype it up, making them limited, and just see if it, you know, if it works. So they definitely need to promote them. Absolutely. Because that means that his drop is coming up very soon. I'm assuming probably in maybe the beginning of August, maybe the end of July, when his official drop happens for his Jaw 4s. Like, they're going to be dumb limited. So, yeah, the Jaw is going to be a flop. Yeah, I don't think it's going to be as good as the 3. I could already see it. Like, these Jaw 4s literally remind me of LeBron's. Like, they literally look like LeBron's, kind of like the Giannis Antetokounmpo's a little bit, but like, overall, like, it looks like a cool looking shoe. I really like the this little part of the shoe as well on the side. This one's sick, bro. But like, once again, some people may not like it, right? It's definitely one of those shoes that look like an actual basketball shoe. Like, it's not like, because for me, like, I feel like the Jaws 3s, like, they had so many different cool colorways, and it almost looks like a kid shoe in a way. That's why a lot of kids loved it. But like, this one is a little bit more of a modern look. Like, it's more slick. It's more, you know what I'm saying? It's more professional in a sense. But I don't think this is going to be as good as the 3 at all. Nothing close to it. I think the Jaw 3s are going to be it's going to come down probably the best Jaw silhouette of all time. Like, out of all the silhouettes he's dropped. Bro, going to have some heaters, Blazer PEs. Yeah, I'm sure. You going to buy any of them? Yeah, it's definitely a pure hooping shoe for sure. Cause like I seen multiple people rocking jaw 3s out in the wild, dude. Like people be rocking it casually. Like I could see less people rocking these casually versus the 3. More ankle support than the 3s. Yeah, absolutely. Cause it looks like a more of a mid top. Hitman, what up, dude? Good morning. He is on Blazers. Yes, he's on the Blazers. I think these will perform better than the 3s, though, Nate says. Maybe. I mean, it's all going to come down to, obviously, some of the reviews that we watch on this shoe, but I'm sure the traction is going to remain the same with the jaws. I think that's what they were really popular for, just because they kind of remind me of a little bit like the Kyrie 1s, and the traction on the jaws are going to be really, really good. I'm sick of these low to basketball sneakers that all look the same. I'm sure they perform great, but they all look copy pasted. Yeah, but the thing is, I think when it comes down to like basketball shoe nowadays, like a lot of basketball players don't really prefer high tops anymore, dude. Like, because they probably see that lower top sneakers are a lot more popular than high tops. Bro, you got centers rocking low top shoes, dude. It was never like that in ever in basketball, like back then. But now it's like, all right, well, let's start, making these shoes more so low top because that's what's selling. Like they don't really care, like obviously technology and whatnot, but they don't care no more about the ankles, bruh. You're gonna roll your ankle regardless. So it's like, let's make a shoe that's, people can rock in the streets and then also rock mainly on the court. So like, you don't really see too many high top sneakers being made and pushed out. It's all been low top shoes. So, because the high top shoes just don't do well, bro. Centers out here risking their ankles. Yeah, dude, like a lot of them be rocking low top sneakers, bro. So, let's see. He's a big Vomero premium guy, and the Tom Sack shoes. Town Legend for the 30-month re-up.
Rough and Collection
Town
fam.
Legend.
Saluting face
30-month
emoji.
re-up.
Index pointing at the viewer emoji. 100 emoji.
Top of the AM, Raph and Collection fan. What up, Town Legend? What's good, man? Thank you so much for the 30-month re-up. Appreciate that. Painted Dunk's gonna roll your ankles every time. You can't roll on ankles though, because she says Nike high tops for basketball need to come back. Skinner says you can tape your ankles up so you can wear lows. Yeah, but you don't really need to tape your ankles just to protect them. But like, still, I don't know. I mean, like I said, I've noticed that in the Nike basketball line, it's like I love the Nike basketball line, but yeah, majority of the sneaker Nike line is literally just low top shoes. So, what happened to the old Air Force One high tops, Raph? I'm not sure, Raph. Ra, your ankles crumble when you walk. Rami says. Ra, your ankles crumble when you walk. Rami, I don't think that really makes 2 cents. I think that's more so like for big backs that crumble while they walk. Kind of like you, in no sense. I think you're talking about big back guys. Rahus is not a big back, bruh. That would make sense for more of a big back guy where every time they walk, their ankles crumble. But Real Hoopers like durability and protection. I wish they would make it where shoes were have to somewhat mimic the team's uniform. This is Rami. Your shoes lean when you walk. Oh man, the ground rumbles when Rami walks. The Rasheed Wallace high tops, like Collie Green says. I don't know. I feel like one of the best high top sneakers that I've ever owned when it comes to basketball was the Hyper Dunks, bro. So, damn, big back caught the stray. Drip King says, Ankles don't roll. Kane says, what up, New York Dad? What's good, dude? I'm just saying. Splitting shoes like Zion's. Vinny says, dude, they're done making Zions, dude. Dude, it's so crazy to see like how like certain basketball players get dumped from a certain brand, dude. Like, I remember when like Zion was getting drafted into the NBA, bro. It was a big deal. Like, he was a big deal coming into the NBA and getting his own sneaker. And then, dude, he just fell off a cliff. Kelma, thank you so much for the
Higgers roll
48 month
ankles
re-up.
every day. B. UBIGHT. You tough.
Kelma, thank you so much for the 8-month re-up. Roll ankles every day. You'll be alright. You tough. Shout out my boy Killama for the 48-month re-up, man. I appreciate that. No, bro, if you really think about it, like, I feel like Zion actually signed with Jordan Brand. He didn't sign with Nike. So like his entire career just kind of fell off the cliff, bro. I mean, I'm not saying that he's a horrible player, but like basketball shoe wise, like I think his contract is officially over. I don't think any brand is or any shoe brand's gonna sign him anymore. Like shit, it's crazy. When is Nike Vegas Sneakers Pass? I think this is gonna be today, later today, bro. Bad decisions are too many corn actresses. Friends, no Zion had Kobe's or Kyrie's on. Dude, his entire career just like with sneaker brand just fell off a cliff, bro. When those kicks exploded, so did his career, JoJo Dancer says. Yeah, he was a big deal, bro. Like, it really was. He was a big deal, but now it's like, what the heck? Doesn't play enough for me, Skinner says. Yeah, because he's always hurt, bro. He's always hurt. Even whenever he tried to cut weight, bro, he was still getting hurt. So, really can't fix broken that he's broken all the time, bro. For real. Yeah, I forgot what shoes. Was it his own sneakers that he was wearing? Dude was like laughing it off when that shit happened, bro. I remember that. But, you know, hopefully, I mean, he's still good. He's just not healthy all the time. Sneaker Pass not on the Nike app. Yeah, this is going to be this. It got loaded up yesterday. It got loaded up yesterday and it like disappeared. So if you're looking for the Sneakers Pass, I think this is going to happen later today. So are those two of the worst top 2 picks in NBA history? John Zion? What? Are those two of the worst top 2 picks in the NBA history? John Zion? No, absolutely not, bro. There's been so many like worst friggin' draft picks, dude. Those are not the worst ones in NBA history. The fact that you even consider that just knows you don't watch ball, dude. I think like the one like watching basketball for a long time, like the one like bust I always remember that fell off a cliff, like you don't even hear at all, is Anthony what was his name? Anthony Bennett, bro. Like every time I think about like one of the worst like draft picks, I think about him. Like I think about him all the time. For some reason. Oh, look at that. Cleveland Cavaliers, NBA All-Star Donovan Mitchell has agreed to a 4-year deal, $273 million. Gosh. Jeez. Hold on. That's a lot of money. 200. Yeah, I see that Rui Hachimura, he signed on a $28 million deal for 2 years. GG for the 27-month re-up. Good morning, Collection fam. What up, GG's? What's good, dude? Cleveland Cavaliers, dude. Hold on, let me see. Shams. Here it is. Fuck, dude. $273 million. Jeez. Fudge, dude. Dude got the bag. 4 years? Sheesh. 273, bruh, for 4 years. He's getting $68 million a year. Hey, man, if you're a Cavs fan, I don't know, I guess. I mean, he balled out last year for sure. I'll tell you that. Well, fuck. Think LeBron's still going over there or what? That just goes to show LeBron ain't going to the Cavs, bro. He ain't going to be a Cavalier anymore. Like, they just gave the max to Donovan Mitchell, dude. And LeBron ain't going there, bro. $273 million for 4 years. I'm wondering how much his guarantee is. Like, remember when Shaq called him out? RIP the Cavs? Dude, that's a lot of money. Now we'll go ahead and just X that out. LeBron ain't going to the Cavs, bruh. Literally. They literally paid him the max 4 years, bro. Giving this man $68 million a year. LeBron only want $5 million. Isn't NBA fully guaranteed? I don't know. I don't know how the contracts really work like that. You feel me? Like, still, that's a lot. But think about it, bro. Like, 68 million. Imagine $68 million. Imagine if just imagine like $68 million getting into your bank account, bro. Like, that shit's wild. If LeBron comes to New York Knicks, I'm moving, the New York dad says. Stop it. No, you're not, bro. Doesn't affect this year's salary cap. LeBron can get like 15 to 20 mil. NFL, the only one that isn't. Bron stay in Cali where he can smoke in peace. That's a lot of money, dude. That's a lot of money, I tell you that. LeBron only wants $5 million, and just for a men Jill contract, Hilma says.
Blessings collection
Jamie
family.
for the 38-month re-up. Blessings collection fam. It's been a while. What up, Jamie? What's good, dude? For the 38-month re-up. What's good, my guy? How are you, bruh? What up? Shout out my boy Jamie. Thank you so much for the 38-month re-up. Appreciate that. They haven't even give Harden a contract yet. I don't know. Who knows if Harden's even gonna stay? Who knows, dude? LeBron will make the Knicks better. Didn't Mitchell crumble in the playoffs? W Rod says, bro. The Cavs do that almost every single season, bro. In the last couple of seasons, bro, the Cavs have only been a good regular season team. Like, they don't really make it far in the playoffs. Like, legit, they don't make it very far. Like, people this year was talking about, oh, Mobley is healthy, it's gonna be different. Bro, they didn't even do anything. Giannis. LeBron not going to the Knicks because they want a chip. Off from work today, man. Someone died on the job site yesterday. Oh my gosh. Jamie, what the hell? So sorry to hear, bro. For real. LeBron would never go to the Wizards as a 40-year-old. Would mean he's washed. Cavs winning the chip next year. Bro, Cavs ain't winning anything, bro. Cavs ain't winning anything, my guy. After leading the Cavaliers to the Eastern Conference Finals, Mitchell could have waited until next summer for an additional fifth season worth an extra $80 million, but instead committed early on a long-term extension. On the first day, he was eligible for a new contract to stamp. I mean, I don't blame him, man. 4 years, 273, like, that's a lot of freaking money, chat. Like, damn. Like, I would easily lock in. Like, if they said if he waited one more season, like, worth an extra $80 million, but he just went ahead and committed 273. This is smart by him because, like, he could have waited, but he didn't, because probably he was thinking about his, like, the longevity in his career, right? Like at some point you got to think about, as a professional athlete, like, you just never know when you're going to get hurt, right? Especially in his age and in his time in his career, bro. Like, you just never know. That's why, like, you don't be like, hey man, $80 million, fuck it, bro. I'll just take the max right now and just take it, bro. Pause. You feel me? Like, take that money and run, dude, because he could get hurt. Like, no, I'm not praying for his downfall. All I'm saying is, like, that was probably kind of like the mindset. It's like, bro, if I get hurt, dude, I'm not gonna be as valued as much as $273 million for 4 years, bro. That's a lot of money, bro. You know what I mean? Like, you might as well stamp it. 100%. Stamp it. That's what players do all the time. Like super after championship runs, bro. Like they go ahead and take the money. If you're having a good season, like with a certain team, like majority of the time, like some of those players tend to leave because hey, man, you got to sell it high. You got to sell yourself high sometimes, bro. Especially if you had a good season. If you're a restricted free agent, hey, man, you're taking as much money as possible. 80 million is another solid player. Honestly, Cavs might win the chip. Raf Mitchell averages 35 points per game. Yeah, I mean, he could average 35 points per game, but that doesn't mean that the team overall is better than any team in the East. They get knocked out from the playoffs. I mean, they made it to the Eastern Conference Finals, sure, but like they get knocked off like every single year, bro. Like especially the fact when they got James Harden, I was like, yep, the Cavs are cooked, bro. Cavs are cooked. What up, J Mill? What's up, Raph? Hope all is well. You as well, J Million. What's good, dude? Tomorrow ain't guaranteed. Always take the bag. Facts, 100%. They expect Cavs to win another ring soon. I don't know, bro. I don't know. Who's winning, Argentina or Egypt? Oh, man. Come on, bro. No championship for the Cavs with that much money on one player like Mitchell Robinson with the Celtics. Yeah, dude, you gotta value yourself high. That's why when a lot of players leave their championship team, they're gonna get paid a lot of money, bro, outside of their freaking team, unless they're one of their star players, bro. So that's why I'm not surprised that players tend to move, especially if they have a good season with their, with that team that they had that season. Dude, they're gonna value themselves high. Rap, did you see Alma Munir and Social Status have the Miro 7s for 225 on their equal? I did not see that. Dude, they're just listing at 225 because they know that they can't move them. Where's the link to that equal raffle, bro? Let me see. Miami beating Knicks if they're getting Braun. I don't know, bro. Honestly, this is my opinion. Even if LeBron, this might be a hot take, even if LeBron goes to Miami, like, I don't think Miami is good enough to beat the New York Knicks. Respectfully, bro. And that's an unbiased opinion. Hold on, let me see. Bro, Miami got no bench, bro. They got no point guard. They don't really have anybody, bro. They don't really have anybody. They signed Tim Hardaway Jr.? Come on, bro. Like, Miami will be better, but they're not going to be better than the New York Knicks. Respectfully, dude. They're just not. Oh, let me see this. I'll pull this up. Does it say the price? It does. Hold on, I'll pull it up right now. Bron going to the Warriors has wanted to play with Steph since the Olympics. Braun to Minnesota. Raffling out shoes under retail now. The sneaker game. Dude, that's wild. I'm seeing it right now. Look at this, chat. Check this out. Guess you forgot Bam dropped 83 points. Second all-time score, Raf. Culture, that doesn't say anything. Just because you scored 83 points doesn't mean you're good. What are you talking about? I don't care. I don't care if Bam scored 83 points, dude. They ain't better than the New York Knicks. What are we doing, bro? What are you doing, bro? Culture, what are you talking about again? Just Jay, what up, man? I just think Braun and Giannis plus Bam would be too much for the Knicks. No, it would not. You're telling me they're gonna play all four quarters straight, huh? And they're gonna beat them without no bench. Braun is not gonna fit on that Miami roster. Yes, he will, bro. Braun will fit in that roster 100% because they got really nobody, dude. Baron can also be a GTA as the scored 83 points. Braun going to Spain, the New York dad says. one of the guys called Alma Manera. They said first come first opportunity at the store. Raph, do you have any stock numbers in the 7s? I don't. Check this out, chat. So Alma Manera has their equal raffle for the Miro 7s for $225 at a $10 run fee. Bro, what the hell are we doing, bro? $225 plus $10 fee plus $25 shipping plus tax. You're paying $280 for the shoe, bro. They're making it seem like, chat, remember, they're making it seem like this shoe is going to be like, you're getting it for a deal, but really you're not. You're basically getting this shoe for retail. Yeah, if you get Equal Plus, sure. But all I'm saying is that if you don't have Equal Plus, $225 retail, $10 if you hit, that's $235 plus $20 shipping plus $20 tax, depending where you live. Like, it comes down to like $275, almost $280 for this shoe. It doesn't matter, bro. They're just making it look like it's a deal, but it's really not. You get it. You probably get a little bit cheaper on Sneakers app if you end up hitting. That ass. Like, that's not really a deal. It just makes it look like it. Do these murals even come with all the laces? Shoe is ugly, in my opinion, Rodsky says. I'm copping. It's up to you if you want to go for Alma Manera. It definitely looks like it's a deal, but it's really not. If you run up all the fees and stuff, unless they give you free shipping, which I doubt it. Raph, let's not act like Bam and Cat aren't on the same level skill wise. Culture, honestly, respectfully, bro, I don't know what to tell you, bro. It's a deal if you go to any of their stores and get it there. Yeah, okay, let me go fly to Alma Manera real quick and go get their shoe for $225, Rami. I mean, they only have like a couple stores in the East Coast, and that's it. What am I gonna do? How am I gonna get the shoe? It's already under retail on StockX. Paid $245 all in from GOAT. I'm good with that. Bad part is I ordered 3 weeks ago and they still aren't here. 3 weeks? You've been waiting for 3 weeks, Benham Butter? Fuck. No, I'm good. Kind of like how StockX shows under retail up until the fees. Facts, bro. That's the same thing as well. You're not wrong. StockX will say, oh, man, it's way under retail. And then after shipping, tax, and all that fun stuff, dude, it ends up being like the same price. My asking price and my size is $236. Out the door, you're paying basically retail. Yeah, the GOAT is a gamble sometimes when I try to grab a pair to review. $7-11 Air Max 95s coming in the mail today. Rami says, there you go. I got giraffe in Atlanta if you want them. Nah, I'm good, bro. I'm good. Been waiting 14 weeks for Freddie versus Jason Lowe's. I'll run it to the streets and grab you a pair of Raph. No, I'm good, bro. Shipping taxes and hidden fees. Steven says, I'd rather have the ugly sweater 7. StockX and GOAT don't have ship until day of the release. Chaka says. Bro, that's probably what's going on, bread and butter. They're probably not releasing the shoe until the shoe actually releases on Friday. That could be it, bread and butter. That's probably, you basically paid a pre-order. That's what it sounds like. Because bread and butter hasn't received this pair. He bought it from GOAT for $245 out the door, and he's still waiting for a shoe. It's been 3 weeks, and honestly, it sounds like he paid a pre-order. And they don't ship out until the day of the release. Yeah, I heard there was going to be some sort of lawsuit on those 7-Eleven 95s. I'm surprised StockX doesn't ask you want a tip after ordering, Tito says. Will the Miro 7s be under retail? Will the Miro 7s be under retail? Probably. I mean, from what it looks like, yeah. Now mine is at StockX to get verified today. Just got here there this morning. Okay. I mean, I guess it just depends who the seller is, who he bought it from. You feel me? So that could be it as well. Mr. Los, what up, man? Good morning. I ordered last week, decent price, I'd say. This proves that Nike sells directly through StockX. Bro, we've been known that, man. Everyone should have known that by now. You feel me? Like, everyone should have known it by then. Like, everyone should know that a lot of these retailers are selling directly from StockX and Go. That's what I'm saying. Like, think about it, dude. Like, I've told you many, many times, is that, like, no resellers ain't buying in bulk and selling all those Jordans under retail, bro. Those are dead-ass retailers. Those are dead-ass retailers, man. And obviously, StockX is not allowed to, like, obviously expose all the stores that are selling it to. Like, that's the same thing with when Otto and the homie Otto in here was working at StockX. The day that Sneaker News announced their Bape collab with their sneakers, those Air Force Ones looking sneakers, bro, their StockX already had a pallet at their facility already. But the day that they announced it, it showed up at StockX already, bro. It already did. They had a whole ass pallet. Whole ass pallet, bro. Same thing with Travis's. Had a whole ass pallet, bro, of those pink Travises. It was already at StockX already, dude. It was already there. I'm waiting for mines to be verified and shipped. I don't think they sell directly to StockX. I think Nike sells directly from GOAT, though. What did Nike learn from not being allowed to make the 7-Eleven SBs, the New York Dad says? Not only that, but so many Finish Line and Champs employees are using their discounts to sell pairs on StockX. I mean, I doubt it's Nike, but sneakers boutiques are selling to StockX. Yeah, I mean, dude, it's directly from retailers. I'm not saying that it's like specifically Nike, but I'm just saying like retailers in general are 100% are moving their inventory on StockX and GOAT, dude. I'm telling you, bro, like ain't none of the like no one's going in their boutique stores and buying stuff like every single day. I can't imagine how many customers they get a day. Like, they got to find a way to move it. You know what I mean? Do I blame them? No. Like, I don't blame them. They got to move their inventory somehow. They can't just sit on it and hope someone's going to walk in their store. My Travis Lowe's Fragment 2.0s came in a week. Hope Nike's stock drops to $20 a share. My GO order took over a month for me to get it. I don't know. That's my opinion, but I guess we're gonna have to wait and see, bro. You know. But if anybody wants to grab his Miro 7s on Alma Munir, they have a raffle for the most part on this one. So if anybody in here wants them, $225, you're still gonna be paying basically the same thing, basically retail. Because think about it, Lude. If they marked it at $255, chat, on Alma Munir, like if they marked it at $255, dude, no one would buy it. Like $255 plus $10 fee plus $20 shipping plus tax, bro, you're gonna be paying almost over $300 for the shoe. No one's gonna do that. That's why it makes sense to why they marked it down to $225 to make it look like it's basically retail. Do you think the sneaker market will ever be like 2015 to 2018 again, Raph? I mean, you gotta realize too, during those times in 2015, like especially during 2015, like 2016, yeah, those 2 years, I wouldn't say necessarily then. I would say maybe like 2000, the end of 2016 to like COVID. Like that's when it started to really pick up a bit, and they had a lot of heat coming out. But like, we need a spark, not from only Nike. Like, we need another brand that's gonna like carry heavy when it comes to hype. Not only Nike. Like if you think about it, right? If you remember during the Yeezy times, like whenever Nike was slow, guess who would fill in those gaps? Guess who would fill in those gaps? Adidas. Yeezy was hyped during the time, so like when Nike was not dropping anything that month, it was always strictly Adidas. So like they need another spark from another brand in order to really pick up the hype. Like you gotta really like analyze everything that like Ye was the best thing that Adidas had. Like I don't care what anyone says, bro. Ye was the best thing that Adidas had throughout the years that they had him. He really was. Like whether or not, if you like it or not, if you don't like how Ye is as a person and what he represents, but like the shoes, the Yeezy line was just on a different level of like demand. It really was. Like there was obviously different silhouettes like that nobody liked, certain colorways, sure, but like his the what he brought to that a brand was just, it was game changing. It really was. It really was, dude. So like when you talk about market, like it's hard because there's only like really one brand that's like that has just been doing their thing ever since Ye and Adidas kind of fell off, and it's just been Nike. Yeah, you could say a little bit about New Balance, but like let's be honest here, bro. There's really not much New Balance market anymore, bro. Like how it used to be a couple years back. Like it's just not. Like you could easily get some Action Bronsons. You could easily get like some Salehis. Like, you feel me? Like a lot of those New Balance sneakers are not hard to buy. Like Ye actually lasted Adidas for a long time, especially, bro. People were like, dude, people were breaking the bank for like Yeezy slides and Yeezy foam runners almost every single drop. Like people would go bananas. Yeezy slides on finish line, waking up at 4 a.m. just to cop. Same thing with foam runners on Undefeated. Shit would sell out every single time, dude. Like it doesn't matter how many colorways that were dropping, people were still buying it. And the thing is, that shit lasted for years, bro. For a long time. Nam, what's good, dude? What's good? Like, and that's the reason why, like, if we want to go back to where the market used to be, like how people wanted to, bro, we need another spark from another brand, bro. I don't think Nike could hold the weight. They can't. People are getting bored. That's why that was the beauty of why, you know, Ye and Adidas being around, because it's like you kind of get a little bit of like two different like crowds of people. Like there was like crowds of people that were huge Adidas fans and Ye fans, and there was a crowd of people that were like, oh, strictly Jordans. And when that month was slow with Adidas, it's like Nike was dropping some heat. When Nike was slowing down, Adidas got some heat. So it's like everyone was kind of not really converting, but everyone was seeing what was dropping with Adidas. There was maybe a, you know, stuff here and there that no one really wanted, but for the most part, everyone was really wanting Yeezy slides and foam runners. That's it. So I just don't think Nike could carry the weight by themselves. Tyler, what up, dude? Even though, like, obviously, like, yesterday's prices are not the same as today's prices, right? Market is different. Retail is different now, right? It's not like 190. It's not 185 for Jordans. We're talking about 230 to 250 bucks now. So that is definitely a game changer for most people, how they look at sneakers. Sometimes, like, it's like, oh, the price is too expensive. Like, now we see the market, like, you can get it for way under retail. I'm just gonna wait. What up, Nam? What's good, dude? Yeezy made footwear for every walk of life, and Nike only catered to sports. And the thing is about Adidas, right? That's the kind of the same thing that I could pivot to New Balance. Why they made that huge run is because they reached out to like different crowds of people as well. Like the ladies, like people love New Balances. Like when the wifey reaches out for a certain shoe and she brings it up to me, that's when I know the shoe is super mainstream. Like New Balances were super mainstream. Like we kind of talked about this before. We kind of touched on it where like that was their certain silhouette. I think it was the 4060s or something. I don't know which one exactly what it was. But there was a silhouette that was like super mainstream where all the ladies just wanted them. And when the wifey brought it up, it's like, oh, it's probably because one of her influencers on TikTok or whatever, they wore it and she was like, oh, these are cute. You know, she said the same thing about Yeezys when Yeezys started coming out, and you know, all the influencers were wearing it, all the ladies were wearing it. Like, dude, everybody was wearing Yeezys 350 V2s, dude. Mamas, grandmas, like, shit was super mainstream. I really think Nike, the most athletic brand, are done with celebrities and shifting back to athletes. Hence, running be as big as it is now. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. Like, when it comes to innovation, anything that's new, that's why Jordan Brand can't really, like, they can't carry the weight when it comes to new innovation. They just can't. Like, every time they bring out something new that Jordan didn't wear, people don't care about it. If it's something like a silhouette that Jordan will wear, then people are going to care. That's just a culture of Jordan Brand, right? It's like a lot of sneakerheads that grew up watching Jordan or a big fan of Michael Jordan himself. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they're only going to be buying sneakers or silhouettes that Jordan actually wore. Like, ain't nobody really, like, no offense, like Jordan 40s are, they got good reviews and stuff like that, but it's not a sneaker that Michael Jordan wore, if that makes sense. That's why, like, their innovation side for Nike is their runners. Like, when it's something new for runners, like, people love it. It does well. Look at the Mind Slides. Like, look at the Vomero Plus Premiums. Look at the Pegasus Plus Premiums. Like, they do so well. Toof, what up, man? Good morning. I'm assuming you already spoke about the Trash Ass USA. Yeah, that was in the beginning of the stream. So, can't innovate Jordan retros. That's why the only best thing that they have for Jordans to really spark something is collabs. And now, what is Jordan Brand doing now, bro? They have they can't keep signing people. They can't keep signing rappers or, you know what I'm saying, to really help their brand. Like, so what are they doing? They're reaching back from years and years ago to just bring back a sneaker and then hope it sticks. So Jordan wore mids. Kids still hate on it, Cushy says. Have you seen the 41s yet? Gross. I haven't, bro. I haven't. All these brands want any part of running they can get right now. Dude, any running shoes that you want, you could get right now. Like, people treat running as like literally a hobby. So like running shoes are forever going to be popular. I told you all, like, when I was at Disneyland, the one shoe that I seen on everyone's feet was the Vomero Premium Pluses. Like, I seen a ton of them on feet. I was like, the wifey was like, why are you looking at everyone's feet? I was like, I just want to see what everyone's wearing. And I was like, I noticed that everyone was wearing the Vomero Plus Premium pluses, bro. Like, I'm talking about old folks, dads, moms. Like, I seen it everywhere, bro. They killed it on the 40s, but you guys would rather wear WNBA shoes instead, Ike says. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, Ike. What's wrong with wearing WNBA shoes? There's nothing wrong with that, bro. There's nothing wrong with that. Are we women? Are we discriminating women basketball shoes now? What are we doing? They just need to reduce their numbers by a ton of people will get FOMO, Lou says. Let's see. Jordan Brand needs Raffy do a collab. Nah, dude. Nah, bro. No, man. They just need to reduce their numbers by a ton. People will get FOMO. Yeah, but it's not gonna happen. They're not gonna. When you say numbers, like, well, we're reducing the retail price of a sneaker. Feel me? Raffy watching feet at Disney World is crazy work. I mean, it's just. I mean, the thing is, it's just sneakers, bro. I just want to see what people are rocking at Disney. You feel me? The Sabrina 3 is like one of the best shoes out there, Tony says. WNBA, Rafi loves his pink shoes, Roman says. Hey, man, there's nothing wrong with pink, bro. There's nothing wrong with pink. Those are two different Vomeros. It's either Plus, Bouncy, or the Premium Super Stacked. I think okay, so it's okay if you're talking about the I think it was the pluses. Sorry, I thought it was just one. Did I apply for Streamer University? No, I did not. I did not. Only WNBA shoes. Only might wear is a Kobe collab. I'm not buying them. And Nike shoes. Y'all are crazy, bro. What are we doing? Raph, it's the Vomero Premiums or Vomero Plus, not the Premium Plus. Yeah, hold on. Let me search it up real quick. I'm pretty sure it's the Vomeros. Yeah, the Vomero Pluses. Sorry. The Vomero Pluses is the one that I seen literally everywhere, dude. Vomero Pluses. Reduce the number of shoes they reproduce. Nike keeps doing this where they produce shoes and wonder why. I mean, dude, Nike has been overproducing sneakers though, like Jordan wise as well. It was pretty bad during 2023 through 2024. Like that was pretty bad. Like all stock numbers were over 200,000 for a retro. You know what I'm saying? Like over 150,000. Like they've been doing that. I just think that like what they're doing is that like they're obviously bumping up the prices and then obviously lowering down the stock thinking that it's going to help. You know, like now they're trying to avoid groups from seeing the stock numbers on the sneakers app because they probably feel that it's affecting their sales, which it probably is in a sense, but like they have to realize people don't like the prices that they're putting out. So Nike likes to release colorways to masses that nobody wants, but the stuff they could sell easily super limited. F Nike, KJK5 says. Yeah, I agree. You know, I remember how they were kind of slowly, dropping certain sneakers on the collaborated websites instead of dropping them on the sneakers app. Like, I agree with you, bro. They could have spammed the Fragment Jordan 1 Travises like crazy and made shitloads of money, but they decided not to. I mean, the same thing with the Travis Pink Travises. Could have done the same thing. They could have done the same thing with Union, but they didn't. So even though like that one colorway did pretty well, but like imagine if they dropped both colorways, the blue one, especially on the sneakers app, they would have made a lot of money. But they decided to make it limited. So I agree with you. There's certain shoes to be like, bro, why didn't you widely draw? Like, for instance, like the undefeated fours. Like, I feel like they made a good amount of stock for the undefeated fours. Like, why don't you do that for a Travis Scott Jordan 1 low? Like, sometimes, like, it's like, why, it's like, why not? Lizzo is a professor at Streamer University. I still need Alaska's. Same thing with Alaska's. I'm still salty about that. How Alaska's never freaking dropped on the sneakers app, bro. Same thing. Wonder how Union Jordans are gonna look moving forward with the new team designing them. I mean, obviously Chris Gibbs is probably still gonna have some sort of power, bro. Like, I don't know. With the Jordan 4s, like the sample that they put out, like those samples, it doesn't look good at all. It doesn't look good at all, bro. It absolutely does not look good at all. Like, no offense, bro. It just doesn't look good. Are we really believing this? They're saying dropping fall 2027. I don't believe what just no offense, I'm not believing what Just Fresh Kick says. Do you think Ye will have even have another run with another brand? I don't think so. I don't think so. They're saying these are dropping next year of 2027. Bro, these don't even look real. Look at the quality. This shit ain't even real. Those don't even look real, bro. Look at it. This ain't dropping next year, bro. Like I told everybody, if you don't see Travis wearing them, they ain't dropping shit, dude. Like, you gotta see Travis wearing it. That's the thing. If Travis wears it, then that's when you know it's a real sneaker. That shit just looked like a custom rep. I'm telling you this right now. It's like, if Travis wears it, if you see him wearing it, it's a real colorway. Man, sneakers are slow if people are posting this stuff. Well, people will believe anything because if they see a blog with a lot of clout, people are just gonna believe what they say, bro. Sometimes it's like that. But like, some blogs have nothing else to post and say, so it's like, I get it. But like, if Travis ain't wearing it, dude, it's not dropping. That's the same thing with the pink Travis Jordan 1 lows. Remember, everyone was talking about, oh, these are not dropping, whatever. It's like, okay, well, we have to wait until Travis wears them, and then I'll believe it. Because I remember someone debuted the pink Travis 1 lows last year, and then I was like, I don't know. People are saying, oh, it got canceled, it's getting moved, whatever, which it did. And then we finally saw Travis wearing both colorways. We're like, okay, so it is a real shoe. I don't know if you guys remember that. And I was like, okay, it's a real shoe until Travis wears it, bro. Like, dead ass. Like, if Travis wears it, it's like, okay, it's legit. Because there was all types of rumors and talks that, oh, it's canceled, it's not a real pair, this and that. It's like, bro, just wait until Travis wears it and you'll know. Travis was wearing a new woven Nike shoe at the World Cup on the other day. Couldn't tell if it was the Soul Goods shoes or not, Tony says. Dropping next year via DH Gate, Tyler says. What up, Tyler? If Travis didn't wear them, then I don't want it, Tito says. Only person I believe is Z Sneakerhead Culture says. Those Travis were absolutely meant to be a Valentine's Day drop with those goofy hearts on the tongue. Yeah, I don't know why they moved them, but it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Raph, let us have hope for this, Philip says. I mean, yeah, if you want to. It's up to you. Like, if you want to believe it or not, sure. Like I said, if Travis doesn't... All I'm saying is Travis doesn't wear it, it's not a real colorway. Is all I'm saying. You know. But we got 20 more minutes, chat, for these, for the SBs. Air Max 95s. If anybody's going for them. You got the GT cuts. You got the SB Zoom Tennis Classics, which the last drop, they sold out pretty quick. Then you got the LeBrons dropping this morning as well. So if you guys want to go ahead and you want to go for them, it's totally up to you. Okay? Totally up to you. Okay? Oh, dude, so many people sent me this. Pull it up on Instagram. Yeah, a couple of you guys said this to me on IG. And it got posted on Twitter as well. In-hand look of the Air Jordan 1 Low, Last Dance at the Garden. Some of you guys were asking me how I felt about this shoe. But I never got a chance to pull it up. You got an in-hand look of the Air Jordan 1 Low, Last Dance at the Garden, September 26th for $140. The shoe's nice, bro. This shoe's fire. Almost reminds me a little bit, kind of gives off like a little bit of like the Chinese New Year's Jordan 1 Lows. A little bit. But this one is very, very nice. Almost reminds me of like a Spider-Man Jordan 1 Low. I think these are nice. I think these are dope. Bringing at least 12 shoes with me on the vacation for my fits. Is that too much? How many shoes do you bring on vacation? It just depends where you're going and how long. Like, I was out Disney for a weekend and I only brought one pair of sneakers and then like slides and rejuvenates. That was my rotation. I like these. I don't like the pull tab on the back. On the tongue. Oh, they do have it. I see what you mean. Talking about like the blue thing. It's, I mean, you could probably cover that, but like, I don't know. For some reason, the leather looks super stiff. But these are still nice. Super clean. A lot of recent Air Jordan 1 lows been underrated, but I'm loving it, Tutun says. Bring the ugly sweater 1 lows back. 12 shoes is all OD. You're not going to wear them. Yeah. Bro, bringing 12 sneakers to a vacation is super OD, bro. What are these? These are called the Last Dance of the Garden. You like the eyelets? Oh, you talking about the black eyelids for the shoelaces? Them are nice, Steven says. Yeah, they're very nice. Set to drop in September. I mean, I'm not crazy for them, but they're pretty nice for first looks. Pretty nice for first looks. What are those? What up, Blaze Fresh? What's good, man? Good morning, chat. We got about 15 more minutes. 15 more minutes. If you guys are going for the Air Max 95s, Miro 7 raffles are everywhere for a bunch of boutique stores. I don't think they're going to be difficult to hit, but if you want them, they'll be available for anybody that wants to enter in on equal. There could have been given us Chicago's, just like the he wore them the Gardens, bro. That what they need to do is that, like, before Marcus Jordan made it his announcement that he was done for a trophy room, they should have dropped those Jordans, bro. Seriously. At least 10 hats as well. The Jordan 1 low lasers are nice. They would have done blood stains on the insoles, Ike says. Bring in 12 pairs. This guy must have a sneaker battle to attend to, Rahu says. Maybe. But bring in, I mean, I guess it just depends how long you're going to be there. But even if I was like on a vacation for a week, I'm not bringing more than like 3 shoes, I don't think. Show the laser ones lows dropping in August. I haven't seen them, Philip. Are they pretty nice? If you're driving, bring 12. If you're flying, bring 3 to 4 pairs. Yeah, bring in 12 pairs of sneakers. Fuck, dude. That's a lot, dude. They do, did they do EA for the 3s? AM, I am early. I don't think there was any EA. It does look like almost like a trophy room. Absolutely. It definitely looks like a trophy room vibe. But I just feel like they should have just dropped those trophy rooms when they had a chance. Check this out real quick. Jordan Brand sent a special Jordan 3 graffiti to a selected group of up and coming creators, stylists, and tastemakers from NY, LA, and Chicago. Only 50 pairs were made, with each pair featuring unique details, and even more limited black pair was also created. They gifted a bunch of upcoming creators. There you go. Whatever happened to the sneaker bag? Whatever happened to that sneaker bag company? Which one? 12 pairs and only 1 pair of socks. Ankle socks, Tooth says. And only 1 underwear. Remember, Tooth, only 1 underwear. You need 2 to 3 pairs for a vacation max. Comfy pair, nicer pair, and maybe a beater if you're going out to the beach, Wes says. I want the white pair. Is hard. There you go. Maybe he's talking about Soul Premise. Okay, here it is. Ike's gonna like this one. First look at the Nike Kobe 3 Low Procho WNBA, set to release July 24th for $190 retail. The Nike Kobe 3 Low Procho WNBA. What kind of creators you up and coming? Where you where's your pairs? W Rod says. JB continues to seed influencers and others. That's why they gotta raise prices on us, Philip says. I don't know how they pick and choose. I don't know. These ones are okay. Nothing crazy. Probably look good on court. But like the only nice thing about this, honestly, is that iridescent on the back. I don't need these. Pass and dunk in the trash. That's wild. They kind of look like they glow in the dark. Yeah, Philip. I mean, they kind of look like it. They definitely look like they glow in the dark for sure. Like, I'm not going to hold you, bro. Like, these definitely look like they glow in the dark. Chat, we get about 12 more minutes if anybody's going for the SB Air Max 95s, by the way. Okay? They look like they would glow in the dark. They really, really do. Because you could tell, like, by the bottom of the shoe, it kind of gives, like, that gummy glow look. In a sense, they look more red. What happened to that orange and W was using? Last year, I had 14 pairs on vacation. My South Korea is still in shrink wrap. I never got to wear it last year. They should glow in the dark. I'd rather have those Spider versus Jordan 1s. Always like them, Scott G says. Yeah, that I feel like they're kind of due for one. Like another Spider-Man shoe. It looks more pink, bro. Like a solar pink. Yeah, that's definitely not a red. That's definitely not a red. That looks more pink, if anything. That looks more pink. It looks more pink. It looks more pink. I don't know. These ones are okay. They're nothing crazy. Is it a must cop? Nah. I'm telling you guys, the only like Kobe 2 that I really digged was the or the Kobe 3 was the All-Star ones. That was the one that I really, really wanted. Like, I really wanted. Pass, Treyway says. Yeah, it's not for everybody. Chat, we got 10 more minutes. 10 more minutes. Hit that like button if you guys don't mind. Welcome in, everybody. Appreciate y'all tapping in as always. Hope everyone is doing well. Happy freaking Tuesday to every single one of you guys in the freaking chat. Sorry, there's no mind slides. I don't know what else is dropping other than anything that's dropping on the sneakers app. Right? Like, we have like the Air Max 95s, SBs, we got the GT cuts, you know. Sorry that there's no mind slides to resell today. Okay. No, I know it's tough times for mind slides and stuff like that. Everybody wants mind slides. Mind slides are dropping not till the 23rd. So you got a couple more weeks. Mind slides are coming soon. All right. Just got to stay a little patient. Okay. Bull line restocked on Nike, Scott G says. Talking about the 12s? Talking about the 12s? Talking about the 12s? So if you guys don't mind, smash that like button. All right, hit that like button. Okay, don't ask me how much resell is for the GT cuts Air Max SBs. Okay? We here to shoot the shit. Ain't shit dropping, Tutun says. Yeah, for the most part, I feel like I help you guys throughout your morning at work. So, I mean, I guess that's a W for the most part. But, like, it is nice that, like, I feel like this group right here that we have, it's nice that I'm glad because I remember last year, in the last couple of years, I'm going to admit this, okay? In the last couple of years, people hated talking about sports. People hated talking about sports. I think this year has been the best year when it comes to talking about sports. Like, people don't mind it. It's crazy because a lot more people are involved with it as well. Like, I'm talking about NBA, World Cup, and hopefully when we roll over to football season, I really do hope that we get a little bit more interaction from everybody in the chat when it comes to football season. Because it has been like I feel like a lot of you guys don't mind talking about sports. I think it's dope. I think it's dope to see. I feel like we have a good amount of people in here that enjoy sports talks. You know, if you don't like to if you don't like talking about sports, that's fine. I get it. But like, dude, sports is life, bro. Like, I guess the only sports I won't talk about is like golf, tennis, you know. It's just like basketball, football, you know, some World Cup stuff. But like, obviously that's not going to happen next year for World Cup. We got to wait until like 2030. See those new Air Forces dropping on Sneakers app? You talking about the blue ones? I did see that. I didn't even see what else got loaded up. I mean, 18th for the Air Jordan 3s are next week. So I feel like next week should be a little decent. It's like anything else is just nothing else after the True Blues besides like mind slides, and that's it. It's part of the culture. It really is, bro. We like talking sports over here. We like absolutely, bro. Formula One. Can't wait for the Chicago, college football to start. Missing out on golf, bro. I don't really watch golf, man. Need more baseball in here. Diamond, I think once it gets closer to the postseason, I'm sure people are gonna start talking about it. It's just there's a lot of games, you know, during baseball season. You feel me? Baseball is easily the best sport ever. Yeah, maybe to you. I feel like football. I feel like I don't know. Football and basketball go hand in hand for me. Like they're equally. It's just a quiet summer for sneakers. Yeah, it's starting like that. They're starting to treat WNBA All-Stars like NBA All-Stars with release. Just set you more on IG. I'll keep you posted on the crazy premiere and matches on soccer. Their season starts in August. Picked up 3 different colorways of my size at Dick's for Mind Slides. Go check y'all's location. There we go. Yeah, dude. Some people need some Mind Slides, bro. That ass. They need some Mind Slides. Now watching paint dry is better than watching baseball. That's so wild. Gotta embrace tennis. Chat, we got about 6 minutes. Anybody going for the Air Max 9? What are you guys going for today? Let me know. What are you guys going for this morning? Let me know in the chat. What are you guys going for today? Okay. By the way, exclusive access for the hats are dropping this week. Okay. Collection family hats are dropping this week. Okay. Make sure you guys support. Get your hats. Should be a pretty good drop, honestly. So if you guys want your collection family hats, I have to do a little bit of photo shoots on the hats, get them posted and whatnot. So I have to get them pushed out on social media for you guys, so everyone is aware when they're dropping. Okay. So if y'all don't mind, grab yourself a hat on Thursday. Pass on everything. Absolutely nothing. This year has been a great for video games too. Lefty says, I'm going for breakfast. Rahu says, there we go. I haven't bought anything since Fragment Ones and Ren Mind Slides. Tito says, well, there you go. Going for nothing today. Yeah, I'm going for absolutely 0 things today. Yo, Raph, I got Mind Slides off eBay using authenticity guaranteed, and they're fake. Haven't bought much off eBay, but crazy that I got fakes. Now they want me to take them to Nike to confirm. What? Why would they want you to take it to Nike? You got fake Mind Slides. Like, how do you know they're fake? This year has been great for saving money. Absolutely, yeah. Like, I agree with you, bro. I absolutely agree with you. Super Bowl harder to win. Only 1 game. Damn, eBay is wild. They want you to take it to Nike. Is so crazy. It's like, hey, can you make sure you confirm if the shoe is fake by taking it back to Nike? Doesn't even make any sense. Yeah, that doesn't even make any sense, bro. What the hell's wrong with him, bro? How'd you find out that they were fake, though? That's the question. How'd you find out that the slide? I'm saying there was supposed to be one verifying. Nike ain't no shoes authenticators, bro. Got the lose your mind slides. Well, how would they know you you took them to Nike, and who publicity Nike would take it to confirm? Nike don't give a hell. Facts, bro. Am I going for the Miro 7s? No, I'm not going for anything this summer, bro. That ass. I'm not going for anything. I'm gonna be getting ready for my wedding stuff. I'm getting married basically July, August. I'm getting married in like 3.5 months, bro. I have 3 pairs straight from Nike, and the nodes on the bottom have virtually no responsiveness. If you tap on the bottom, it sounds like a watermelon. And it's fake. Set a wrap with the era creators for fitted. Maybe in the future it will happen. Set up Rafi with a authorized new era creator for fitteds. Maybe in the future it will happen. Maybe. I have 3 pairs straight from Nike, and nodes on the bottom feels like straight flats. Size 11 on the Kobe 5s then, Frank says. Oh, I'm still going for that, Frank. Sorry. You can go for my size if you want, since I'm always going for yours. No Kobe's NY versus NY then. No, I'm going for the Kobe's, bro. I be capping, dude. Absolutely, I'm going for the Kobe's. That's literally the only shoe that I'm going for the summer, and that's it. Actually, that's the one shoe I'm going for, and then I'm done for until like Bread Fours or something like that. After that, I'm done. I'm waiting on for August. I don't need nothing. Trey says. Fake Angels, Frank says. No, dude. I gotta go for those 5s. For gold, what up, man? Good morning. 2 minutes, chat. 2 more minutes. If anybody's going for this, I feel like the last time they dropped the Nike SB Zoom Tennis Classics, like those sold out pretty quick. So we'll see how this goes this morning. I don't think the Air Max 95s are selling out. By the way, I don't think those 95s are selling out. And if the sneaker pass happens for the Jaws, if you want me to go for your size, Frank, I'll go for your size if you want them. If you really, really want them. If you really want them. All right, 1 minute. 1 more minute, chat. 1 more minute. Sorry, there's no Mind Slides restocking anywhere. You don't like 5s? I never said that I didn't like 5s, Frank. I never said I like 5s. Who said that? You sure they wasn't a used pair? The Tennis Classics were on sale for $65 this weekend on some sites, Rami says. How do you feel about the Bin 8's Complex unboxing? I haven't seen them. They did an unboxing. I gotta watch that, dude. Frank sent that to me yesterday. Frank, what'd you say? He said the Tiana Taylor Air Jordan 8s. You got it, bro. Frank, stop it, bro. I'm gonna get those Rookie of the Year 5s, bro. Just wait, dude. Not just Bread 4s, rap. You go into Scoop Space Jam 11s as well. Moonlight says I have the Kobe NY versus NY. They're fire. The D guy. What up, D guy Juice? What's good, dude? All right, here we go, chat. Here we go. Let me know if you guys are penning for anything this morning. Let me know. Let me know. What's the resale for the GTs? Man, bro, they ain't no resale for anything, dude. Listen, it might be time to end some of your guys like time for like reselling some sneaks here, bro, because there's nothing reselling, bro. There's nothing. Any of this stuff that's on this page, bro, none of this is reselling. Like nothing, bro. Nothing, dude. Nothing. Like absolutely nothing. Some of you guys might have to become like professional like Pokemon collectors and all that fun stuff. Still need them Laker 4s from the draft pack. All yellow ones. Good luck, bro. It's not gonna be easy to grab. Let's see. GT resells is crazy. I don't think these are gonna resell, bro. I don't think there's not too many sneakers that resell like that, bro. I really don't. Listen, chat, let me really ask you guys this. Anybody that like resells for full time? Like what is reselling right now with sneakers? Like, let me ask y'all that, like dead ass. I'm not trying to like poke anybody or like talking smack, bro. Like, I'm just saying in general, like, what is like, if you're a sneaker reseller right now, like, what is moving, bro? Like, what is moving? Anybody know? Besides Mind Slides, like, dead ass, dude. Glad to see resales so dead. I mean, it's good for consumers, right? I mean, it's good for consumers. A lot of this stuff is super affordable. I wish I would have picked up that 7-Eleven Air Max on StockX before the lawsuit that's going for bread now. Oh, the 7-Eleven? Yeah, I heard 7-Eleven's like suing Nike or some shit. As you know, I hate resellers, so this shit makes me so happy, Too says. As you know, I hate resellers. Tooth, you don't hate resellers. You don't hate resellers, Tooth. Tooth, you don't hate resellers, bruh. Nothing, nothing, Raph. Absolutely nothing. Nothing. Just sold 35 pairs of to a sneaker shop locally for 2K. 75% dead stock. I'm clearing out the old. Bread and Butter says. There's nothing wrong with that. Sometimes I do that time to time. Well, rarely. Like when you get rid of some stuff and get some new things to get added to the rotation. It's weird to talk shit on reselling when resell is cheaper than retail. I mean, is it technically reselling? Maybe for the retailers, but not for an actual reseller that's buying it at, in the aftermarket. You know what I'm saying? Like, why would you hate on someone's job if it's their way of supporting their family? Someone has to do it, Rami says. Why would you hate on someone's job? Rami, how are you going to say that? How are you going to say that, but you hate on some of the resellers and the way they how they offer the prices on buying certain people's inventory? I mean, like, super is wild. Oh, I don't ask me how many times I say F resellers in here. A lot. Too, if you don't hate resellers, bruh. Some of the people you talk to in this chat are a bunch of resellers, bro. I'm giving Tooth shit. Rami says, oh. I'd rather buy straight from Nike rather than buy under retail on reselling sites. I feel like some resellers too, like they treat it as like a business. Like, remember what Sniper said is that there's a difference between being a reseller to go get it at JD Sports and Champ Sports and flip it, for like 20, 30, 40 bucks versus actually running your business. Like, you treat it as a business, bro. Like, they're treating it as a business. That means you hate Rami too, Frahu says. Two buying from resellers and saying F resellers stop the cap, Jeffrey says. Getting my cold sins on Saturday will be a nice conversation piece. Those are technically... Because the thing is, people have to realize too, if you hate on resellers, bro, like, the resellers don't care, bro. They're making their money regardless. If it's not you, it's them. I just hit out for retail and shoes. I don't need to get my points up on accounts and sell to my friend and fam for retail. I wear a size 13 and resells all go for that size, and I can't cop on resales. Small few folks who will never understand, Tooth says. I have to switch up from reselling sneakers to stealing. It's like, oh my god. Stupid, bro. Tito, you're dumb as hell, bro. His man said I had to switch up to from reselling sneakers from stealing Cadillac's converters. Oh man, if there was a class counter award, bro, that shit would go to Tito, bro. That motherfucker's stupid as hell, bro. This man really said I had to switch up from reselling sneakers to stealing Cadillac converters. It's fucking crazy. That motherfucker funny, bro. I'm gonna take a picture of your comment because you just funny as hell, bro. Uh, what up, Deli Venom? What's good, dude? It's the only honest way to make a living nowadays. Tito says, "This man Tito under your truck, bro. He under your car, bro, with the Saza." I bought 2 pairs of recent Toro 4s, worn once in my size, and $90 each. I love buying on aftermarket. So funny, bro. The LeBron colorway is the best one I've seen. The drop today. I'll wait until the outside. God. Cadillac. Not Cadillac. Oh, my fault. My bad. It's just so funny because I know what he meant. Dude, Tito's funny, bro. He's literally a natural comedian, bro. I don't know if you guys ever catch any of his jokes in the chat, bro, but that shit be going over everyone's head. What's up, Average Joe Shoe? What up, dude? And Rami in a resale to me since he gives it to me for retail. Pause to says reselling hubcaps is where it's at. Am I going for the Miro 7s? No, I'm gonna be passing, bro. I'm gonna be passing, bro. Dude, that motherfucker's always funny, bro. I swear to y'all, bro. He's just a natural, like, he's just a natural comedian, bro. Tito uses chat GPT for jokes. Gotta be, Cushy says. Cushy, you're just mad because you got no jokes like Tito, bro. Tito got freaking jokes, bro. I tell you, bro, that should be going over people's heads. Dude got jokes for days. Hey, man, that motherfucker's making me giggle, bro. Out here making me giggle. Right, Rahus? Out here making you feel giddy. I'm getting your hat. I'm getting your hat. Yes, sir, Neil. I appreciate you, my boy. I give it to you. For retail, W Rod says. Yeah, I. Coworker bring he to work, rock his Travis Black Phantoms. Leave my Diddy Cushy alone, y'all goose. Cushy don't have jokes, but he's got ladyboys and 48 parades. Joe's Dono is where I get all my inspiration from, Tito says. Well, listen, we haven't seen Joe in the last couple weeks, so he'll be back. Chat GPT joke. Yeah. What up, Killama? What's good, dude? USA plays like straight trash yesterday. Yeah, bro. Did you watch the stream yesterday, bro? I told you guys. If Belgium was going to score another point, dude, I was just going to quit the stream. I was going to end the stream without saying bye. Cushy is the joke, Frank says. I am the joke, Cushy says. We'll jinx each other. Shouts my boy Cushy, bro. Dude, everything that dropped this morning is sitting. Air Max 95 SBs, GT cuts. These other SBs dropped. Yo, Rami, dude, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I haven't heard you talk about SBs in a minute in here, bro. You never talked about these, bro. I'm surprised you didn't talk about these. These sold out last time that they dropped. You don't really like these Air Max 95s, bro? Whatever happened to Don C? I'm not sure, bro. I'm not sure. Converse, dude, they need to sell Converse. No offense. Like, Nike just needs to sell Converse. Deadass. Like, deadass. Is those watermelon SBs dropping on Sneakers app? I didn't see them. Because his foot won't fit in those. I got the Air Max 95s, but it's not what we want, Rami says. They're not popular or worth anything, so it's not worth talking about. We talked about a little bit, but, like, I mean, I just felt like it's just like, okay, in general, this is how I feel about Air Max 95. Is that Air Max 95 like SB? You know how like they decided to do like collabs with SB? Like, I'll tell you guys this, is that this was probably not the smartest idea. The only popular SB that people like with Air Max 95 was the Eric Costins, and that was it, because it's Eric Costin. Like, I don't even think the SB heads even want these. Like, that ass. Like, I don't think any of the SB fans even want these, bro. I don't think they want them. Raph, I told you to start boycotting Nike and Jordan Brand. It's getting way out of hand. Bro, there's nothing that I can do. What is boycotting Nike and Jordan Brand going to do, bro? It's not doing anything. It's not going to do anything, bro. It won't help. What am I supposed to boycott? The SB Dunk High Beyond, I think it will do well, Average Joe says. SB heads don't even talk about SBs. I'm not going to lie. The last time that I heard about an SB in here was the blue tiles. I want them, but I figure it can probably scoop them. You're cheaper on secondary market. Even the Eric Costins is a brick. I mean, it doesn't matter whether if it's a brick or not, but people still wanted them. Same with Sony boycott. People are funny. Irisel says the rest of the world already boycotted Nike. It's just the USA is still supporting. Rav, I just posted a link in general chat about those Air Forces. Tyler says I'll check it out here shortly. If we all stop buying for 8 months, it will make a difference. Bro, that's not going to make a difference, bro. Rav, don't yell at me. What up to Nene? SB went mainstream and fell off, Cushy says. Is that true? Where's all my SB heads in here? SB went mainstream and fell off. I have all the SB Air Maxes and they are most comfy shoes. Y'all sleeping too, says. Love my Air Max and Costins. I got 2 pairs of Costin shoes before he went to Nike. Costins skate shoes, flawless condition. Cat Rami sent more SB links after the blue tile SMH. Holly Green says. I got 2 pairs of Costin shoes before he went to the Nike Costin SB skate shoe. Skate shops had dropped them dunks. I missed them premieres. What's the Club 58 stand for on these 95s? I'm not even sure, bro. Bro, sometimes you have to realize, man. Sometimes certain shoes are going to hit and sometimes will not, right? Like, there's going to be another SB that comes out that everyone's going to go crazy for. Just wait until the next collab. Just wait until the next collab, and then if everyone likes him, like, people are gonna go crazy for him. People are gonna go crazy for him. Watch. I feel like the last SB, the last SB people really, really went crazy for. What was besides the Air Jordan 4 SB was what, like the Powerpuff Girls? I don't remember. I don't think Nigel would get an SB. When's Rami selling his heel drag collection? Bob also says. I mean, other than the blue tiles, like this year, I mean, blue tiles did go crazy, but I'm talking about before that. Like, what was the last SB people actually went crazy for? Like, maybe like the Nard Wars? Yeah, see, Colin says Nard Wars. Maybe the Nard Wars, maybe? The last good SB was back in 2022, Ike says. And which one was that? You don't think there was any good SBs in 2023? I know, but the thing is, I don't think Nigel will get an SB. Like, is all I'm saying. If we're talking about upcoming SBs, Average Joe, we're talking about like upcoming SBs. I don't think Nigel will get one. Arts and Rec. Most people don't know, but Nigel did collab in Nike SB Dunk High back in 2014. But I'm talking about now. I understand that, but like I'm talking about now. Like I don't think he'd get an SB like this time around. The Special Oz pair had a people going crazy in the Costco's. Why won't Nigel get an SB? I just don't see it happening, bro. I just don't see it happening. With the direction that they're going with Nigel, I don't think he will, bro. Yeah, imagine doing an SB brick. I don't think it will happen. His fours already have an SB tooling, Mr. Man says. But yeah, technically it's not labeled as it. So listen, I'm still waiting. I'm showing up to my Costco's every day, bro. I'm hoping that they're dropping the Costco SB, dude. They said it was gonna be more widely available, and it wasn't. So now what, dude? My chair's been, me and Rahu's been standing out there every day waiting till the Costco SBs were gonna drop. We be standing out there, bro. Ain't nothing happening. Best SB for a minute were the Supremes. People having a... Bro, the thing is, like, if you look back in 23, bro, that was such a good year for SBs. I would say, like, 2023... and 2021. What up, Kate? How was the game last night? Whatever, Kate, dude. Kate, you're gonna get humbled here soon. Talking smack about USA. Just wait until England. You're gonna get humbled. Watch. Go ahead, enjoy your talking smack now. Hey, listen, you think England's doing something? Listen, you're gonna get humbled real quick here, Kate. Rob puts the baby stroller to save his spot. Travis will save SB, Frank says. Listen, I say this for sure. That if Travis dropped an SB, y'all, a lot of people are here breaking neck for sure. Like, USA didn't play anybody all World Cup, and it showed last night too, says. England is my dark horse to win it all. Chaos will erupt, Philly says. I mean, I'm just saying, bro. You go to, you know what, Toof, actually, I forgot to remind you, dude. You know, the USA lost because they played in Seattle, bro. That's why. Sorry ass freaking stadium, bro. That's why USA lost. It's all Toof's fault. This is true. Even I would love to have the Travis SBs. 100%, bro. Dude, people will go crazy if Travis dropped another SB. Whether if you guys like it or not, it will be the hypest SB that we've seen in a long time. If you guys don't agree, then I don't know what to tell ya. Travis having another kid before he drops another SB. That's not his choice, though. That won't be his choice, though. Like, I don't think they'll do it. If they ever give Travis another SB, which I don't think they will, like, it was definitely the plan for Nike to give Travis an SB. like just to build up a little bit of obviously build up hype towards the SB line, because no one knew that SB was going to be super widely available in the future. Like, they were making SB stupid limited. The best part of the Travis SB is that the swoosh isn't backwards. Great looking shoe, Ike says. Imagine if they dropped the yearly SB Travis like the Jordan 1 low. People would still go bananas for it, especially if they dropped another Jordan 4 Travis. Same thing. Like, I think that kind of goes to show, right? Actually, Raph, you jinxed them by rooting for them. Every team you rooted for lost. I mean, Bluebird, I mean, they have a track record of them losing every single year or every single time in the World Cup anyway, so it's not really jinxing them. If they haven't won a World Cup in how many plus years? I mean, I don't even know if any of them won one that I know of, because I haven't watched World Cup like that. But still, I'm just rooting for not the best teams in the sport. Like, even multiple people told me, be like, "Yo, Mexico's not gonna go far." I still rooted for them. Gotta root for my Hispanics, bro. Same thing with USA. People said USA was going to be ass at a certain level of the game, and then I still root for them. Portugal the same way. Even though we embarrassed the Niners from the opening kickoff towards the end of the year, then won the chip in y'all stadium. Yeah, keep dreaming, Tuve. Listen, you could keep dragging that, but listen, I'm still hate watching at the end of the day, dude. You're not even a Seattle fan, bro. That's right. This is Rasfall. Look at the Niners. Say any baseball team, his basketball team, all lose, Tooth says. Hey, man, listen. First thing is foremost, dude. You're just mad because you ain't me, dude. I'm still hate watching, bro. I'm still hate watching. USA got eliminated in your fucking city. Your city sucks, dude. The city that you claim. Raph jinx every team he roots for. Tells me which team you rooting for so I can bet against them, W Rod says. Oh, I stay hate watching, bro. I stay hate watching, dude. Forever stay hate watching. Don't buy Travis if you've been trashing him as well, Frank says. Bro, people are still gonna buy it, Frank. People are friggin' talking smack about this Jordan 1 low. Look, there goes Rami. There goes Rami. Here you go, Frank. There's your comment. The Frank hate watch. I buy it to sell to Glazers. There you go, Rami. You gotta sell it to Frank. I just want the Ben and Jerry's, Tanene says. Bro, dude, the thing is, like, for the Chunky Dunkies, like, those were nice, but the creasing on the toe box was horrible. Oh, my gosh. What up, Raph? Alma Mater is the only one that has Miro 7s on equal. I think Feature, Alma Mater, Social Status, APB, they all have it. He responded to my comment. Dude, Rami and Frank's relationship is great, dude. I love it here. Did you see DSG is selling Chunky Dunk gloves today? No, I didn't. I didn't see that. Quality on the Ben & Jerry's were ass. Yeah, dude, that's the only thing that was bad about, like, those dunks, bro. The creasing on the toe box was horrendous. What up, Tifo? What's good, dude? Like, I don't care what anyone says. The shoe is amazing. It's a good-looking shoe, but, man, the leather quality, that shit was poop. Straight up garbage. Basura. Trash. I'd sell my ass for some for those shoes, Tanene says. Raph started rooting for the Mariners and we lost, who says, I ain't root for anybody, dude. Tifo, what up, dude? Good morning. I'm pissed I live in Vermont and wasn't able to get a pair of Chunky Dunkies. See, the thing is, like, also, like, people were like wanting like an arm and a leg for the freaking special box, dude. Like, people were wanting an arm and a leg for the special box for the Chunky Dunkies, man. Like, that shoe was super mainstream. I don't care what anyone says. Chunky Dunkies SBs were way more hype than Travis SBs, though. Like, I will argue with that. If you want to argue about that that drop, go ahead, bro. Like, I'm sorry, the Chunky Dunkies SBs were way more hyped than the Travis SBs. Don't get me wrong, the SB Travises were hype, but not as hype. And dude, the Chunky Dunky was super, super, super mainstream, bro. Like, people were talking about it. Like, people that didn't even know anything about SBs like that were talking about it. Did you hear about the Ben and Jerry SBs? Like, almost the same thing as the Powerpuff Girls. That shoe was super popular. It was talked about heavy. Like, people that didn't really know anything about sneakers were talking about that shoe. My dad was talking about it. Did you hear about my dad, when I remember when my dad wasn't really into like sneakers like that. Like, he didn't really get into sneakers until maybe like maybe COVID time. I think maybe a little bit after COVID time. Yeah. And even whenever that Chunky Dunky came out, he brought it up to me. He was like, "Did you hear about the Ben and Jerry SB? What is that?" It's like, bro, people were talking about that shit, dude. Rev's got a better quality too, Tanene says. Probably. Chunky Days is just another example of Nike dropping the ball on a shoe that could have made a fortune on, but they made them crazy limited. Yeah. Well, it's because they were just building up SB, bro. They had a plan. They had a vision with SB. You know, they had to build up some sort of hype. Like, I would say like SB Chunky Dunkies and Travis's were like the two shoes that I would say that definitely like sparked like people wanting SB pretty heavy. I mean, even during 2021, I'm telling you, 2021, if you look back on some of the releases, that really sparked the sneaker community heavy on SB, because that was like the year of like the SB highs. Like, they were dropping SB lows, but highs were like dummy popular, bro. Like, dummy popular during that year. That got people on a chokehold, bro. But like, even though that they weren't really reselling for a whole lot, but the demand and the popularity for that sneaker, those sneakers were like insane. And then they stopped making SB highs. Grateful Deads too. Yeah, Grateful Deads have always been popular every time they were dropping stuff. Like, always been popular, but when they did drop, like, those were really, really popular as well. Like Sean Cliver's, you know, obviously the my favorite SB of all time. You know, the Habibis, the what else? What was that? What was that other low top shoe? That pink one. SBs were great back then. I mean, they still are, bro. But the thing is like, I feel like it got to a point for SBs, right, that like the market has definitely dramatically died down with SBs. But like the 1 year that when they started pushing a lot of SBs, they cannot compete with 2023. Like, 2023 was like all time, like bringing them back from like starting from like 2019 to now. 2023 was the best year for SBs, hands down. The Strange Loves, thank you. Like, hands down, bro. Hands down, the best year for SBs from 2019 to now. Like, bro, that was the same year we had, you can name a lot. We got Supreme SBs. You had, man, there's so much, bro. The Crenshaws, the Aprils, SB4s. Dude, there was a lot going on that year. The Jaritos, like, fudge, dude. If you really think back and look back, like, 2023 was, golly, a great year for SBs. Is debatable. I don't know. 23 was good. I mean, at the end of 22, what we got was Orange Lobsters, like right at the end. But like, 23 was just the year of like the good SB drops. What was the one that people were pissed about? That drop on the summer. Dude ended up passing away, and then they end up pushing the shoe back until August, I think. What was that shoe? It was not the Crenshaws. It was the I forgot. Born and Raised. Yeah, there you go. The Born and Raises, dude. Golly. See, Born and Raised Aprils, Crenshaws, Supreme, Jaritos, SB4s. Fudge, dude. If you think about it, I think they ended off the year with Powerpuff Girls. Like, I'd be forgetting, bro. Hold on. 2022 to 2023. Let me see. I forgot what dropped in 22. I gotta look back. Best dunks 2022. Oh, this is regular dunks. I mean, they had Union, but those are not SBs though. They had the Dodgers. They had the Phillies. I forgot what else SBs that dropped. They had the P Rods, Panda Dunks. Let me see. I feel like there's supposed to be like an SB archive, isn't there? Isn't there like an SB archive? Yeah, this is just dunks in general. Dunks in general. Fruit pack. So orange Dodgers. I don't know, bro. I honestly don't think. I think 2023 is better, in my opinion. Hold on. Why so sads? eBay dunks too. eBay dunks were trash. I'm sorry. eBay dunks were absolutely garbage. What? What? Uh-oh. All right, Nigel Sylvester posted on his IG story chat. Breaking news. I don't know if that's going to be a shoe that he's dropping. Is Nigel dropping a 14? It doesn't really show his logo though. I don't know. It doesn't really show his logo at all here. I don't know. Thoughts? I mean, this is like not confirmed if he's dropping it or not. Like, I don't know if this is his shoe. It doesn't really say anything with like his logo or anything like that. No mini swoosh. Logo on the lace tip. Is it? I can't tell. I can't really tell. Friends and family pair. Maybe a sample. Maybe. Okay, let me look at. Hold on. Let me go look back at this archive. Thank you guys so much for the link. So we look back in 96. January 20th to March of 2020. Is that by year? Oh, this is 2023. 2023 and present. Okay, I see. Did you guys will tell us soon? We'll see. Okay, hold on. So let's go back down to 2020. So 2020 Travis Scott's, whatever, Chunky Donkeys was 2020. Yeah, 2020. Okay, so we're going to go start at 2022. Hold on, 2022. Look at that all-time favorite, bro. Look at that. Habibis are beautiful, dude. 21. 22. Okay, starting from here. Okay. The Polaroids. I feel like people like the Polaroids. I remember hitting on those. The Pro Skate, the Pro Skates, whatever. I wasn't a fan of these. The Fost. Oh, those are ass. I remember those. SB Crush. That was one underrated SB. This never dropped on Sneakers app at all. The Crushed Girl, Skate Like a Girl. The neck faces were pretty popular. Why So Sads were like, they restocked multiple times that year. I remember that. And the Huff Dunks. I remember the Huff Dunks. People went crazy on those. And then they ended the year off with the Orange Lobsters and then with the eBay Dunks. Yeah, I didn't really like 2022. Like 2022, they had a couple good ones, but like nothing crazy, honestly, if you really think about it. But Huff Dunks, I would say like that was like one of the most popular ones. Like the Crush Skate Shop doesn't exist anymore. And then you go 2023, you got Fly Streetwears. Okay, we got to go back to the next one. Fly Streetwears. You got the SB Jordan 4. Everyone was going crazy for Run the Jewels too. The Run the Jewels highs. The Jaritos. Crenshaws, bro. Like Crenshaw. Utos. I remember the Utos. Yeah, Utos dropped the same time, bro. Oh, man. What a good year, dude. Albinos here. This one's pretty popular. And then you had the Born and Raised. Fuck, dude. What a year, dude. Oh, there we go. There's Rahus's SB of the year in 23. That's Sweet Tooth. You got the tight boots, which a lot of people love this shoe, bro. The tight boots. You had the Aprils, and then they ended the year off with the Powerpuff Girls. Man. Yo, 2023 was stacked. It's not a Nigel 14. Z just posted on IG. Okay. Like, just alone, dude. Like, Born and Raised, April's, like, Crenshaw's, Udos was so good, bro. This was top 5 sneaker of the year for me that year. This was so good. And the Jaritos was up there. Like, dude, what a year. I don't think we'll ever get back to that type of year for SBs, man. Am I cool with Nigel? Nigel don't know who I am, bro. Nigel doesn't know who I am, brother. It's the first look of the purple suede Air Jordan 14 samples preview. Okay, it's just a sample, chat. It's not an actual Nigel. Yeah, they didn't put Supreme up there. Supreme dropped that same year. They dropped a high and a low. You're right. I don't know what happened. They dropped that same year, unless they dropped the next following year, but which was, I don't think that was right. Maybe? Nah, they didn't drop the next following year. They didn't. Last year, honestly, in 2025 wasn't bad for SBs. Like, people were hating heavy on 2025, bro. You had the SB 4s. The Matcha I wasn't a fan of. You had these Dunk Lows. What are these called? Those, and then you had these rodeos that people were going crazy. Haley Wilsons were so good. People like these Air Max 95s and the Costins too. Like 25 wasn't bad. 26 is horrible. It's okay, Raph. I know who you are. That's all I need to know, Diamond says. It's all good. They don't always put every SB on there, Rami says. I still need April SBs, one of the all-time favorites, but I know I'll get them so dirty, Tito says. Yeah, especially the fact they come with like an icy sole. Like with the Aprils, they come with that icy sole. That shoe is going to, over time, you know, turn yellow. You know what I'm saying? But it's still a really, really good shoe. I'll tell you that. The Aprils are a really good shoe. They're missing SB Supremes, definitely dropped. Yeah, I think that was 2023. 2023. I remember when Rahus hit on this one. Remember, Rami? He hit on this one, and then like UPS stole his SBs. Everything but the Haley Wilsons are ass. And he says, yeah, Haley Wilsons was definitely for sure the best one. They didn't put in the Wizard of Oz is on here either. The Oz's aren't even on here. Yeah, 2026 does not look good at all. I'm sorry, no offense. 2026 got to be one of the worst years. I mean, Deshaun Jordans are probably the best one out of all of them. The Air Force Ones were pretty clean. Blue Tiles, I wasn't crazy for. They're cool, but like I wasn't crazy for them. But like so far, like 2026 for SBs have been horrible. UPS did him a favor. Facts, bro. They really did. What up, Ryan? What's good, dude? Good morning, my guy, Rappy Boy. What up, Ryan? It's just the cute Quick Strikes SBs on there. Pairs from the skate shops. No purple box. No orange label. ETC will be on there. Robbie getting all different pairs stolen from him. They even steal his off-white zip tie off his feet. Air Force One's best in 2026. The Haley Wilsons ended up at the clearance store. It's still a nice shoe. That doesn't mean it's horrible. Like, W-Rod, you're going based off, like, what resell is that makes a shoe good. A shoe that doesn't have any resell doesn't mean a shoe is horrible. You know what I'm saying? Like, people went crazy for the Nard Wars, but the Nard Wars don't go for much. And it was still one of the most popular shoes that dropped last year for SB. Manchester notes the best of 26, slept on heavy. Nike SB time to take on a different lead, bring an OG Heat remake. They're not going to do that. SBs are just not known to bring out old colorways and bring them back out. It just doesn't happen at all. It just doesn't happen. Like, if they did that, like, I think they would low-key ruin the game for SBs. I mean, the SBs don't really go for anything anyways, but, like, me personally, I wouldn't mind if they like reach back for like some old SBs and then just kind of remake them. I wouldn't mind them, but I know some people would hate for it to happen. SBs peaked at Powerpuff Staff. Y'all thoughts on some Stewie 23s that would hold upside down? They just started re-retroing older skater pairs. Never going to happen. Yeah, I'm talking about like Pigeons, Paris's, like if they ever actually drop an official release for like Freddy Krueger's, you know what I'm saying? Like those things will never happen. There goes the Wizard of Oz. They dropped in 24. The one thing that I wish they did was to drop that red pair of SB4s. Like I don't understand why they don't. Like, I really don't. Like, why did they keep that specific colorway, like a limited, quote-unquote, limited in friends and family? Like, it's so stupid, dude. Honestly, that shit pisses me off. Shit pisses me off, bro. It's SB or nothing, Chris Trotman says. I don't know. You never know. Everyone said Undefeated Fours would let re-release. Bro, but like that's different. Like Jordan versus SB shoes. SB never re-retros, like retros or like remakes them. That's the difference. Yeah, they could re-retro a Jordan, but they don't ever do that for SBs. Sandy himself said it as there will always be a new story to tell in skate. We don't ever need to go back. See? Exactly, bro. They're never going back. They never have done that before. It's like, hey, let's bring back the Futuras or let's bring back, like, you know what I mean? Like, that wouldn't make, I get it. It doesn't make any sense. Once the story is told, there's no reason why to bring back the story again. Like, that makes a lot of sense. Because they could do all types of different collabs with different people. You know what I mean? They don't have to, like, kind of stick with it. If it doesn't work for them, let's go ahead and remake them or bring them back out again. It just wouldn't make any sense to me, in my personal opinion. Callie and Diamond Funk Highs, Derek says. That's because Nike would need to renew the license, the company they collab with, Tito says. Yeah, probably, and they gotta make some. They gotta make money for with them or from them. So it's like, 100%. I agree with you. I tell you this, you know who would love? You know who would love that? Jeff Staple. We need to go back. We don't care about the stories. I mean, you could talk for yourself. I mean, I'm sure people care about the stories, but like, yeah, for the most part, sneakerheads don't care about the stories sometimes. They just care about the sneaker that's dropping. SBs never get to re-release. Only exception was the orange labels. Tanene says, yeah. Facts. I don't know. I just wish that they, pushed it pretty heavy for some more collabs for SBs, like how they used to. I wish they did that, but I mean, obviously they have a different plan of dropping certain things and certain silhouettes, and I get it, bro. I get it, but like, I don't know. Jeff Staple is a fraud, Frank says. Uh-oh. Half the skate shops are probably closed by now anyways, Raider says. It's like, why? Just wait another year. SBs will drop some gems again, but it's just not anytime soon right now, unless they got a plan for the rest of the year. Some of the stories make the shoes better sometimes, and I've been a huge like supporter of like having a special box for certain ones. Like, I feel like low key they've definitely slowed down on like wanting to drop like special boxes for certain shoes. More so like pushing out the product versus like actually showing and telling the story in a sense. See, it just wouldn't look better in a high though. That's why Nike stopped pushing highs. They just weren't doing well in general. This would never happen. Like Paris highs, Travis SB highs. Dude, this would have looked 10 times better in a low. The strawberry coughs would have looked 10 times better in a low top. Paro lows, like highs, trash. Travis highs, SBs look even worse. It's terrible. These look horrible. Like, no offense. These don't look good at all. They do. Like, carpet companies were really good. Carpet companies were really, really good for SB highs. Like, the Gundams were really good. Even I feel the same way about Gundams. Gundams would have like been a crazy drop if that was a low top. Diamond Supply are slept on. All the Diamond Supply highs. Those ones were really nice. The lows are obviously better, but like, I think carpet companies are one of the best SBs highs that I had. Like those, the Gundams. I think the black pair was better on the Gundam highs. I know the shape looks like it looks super, super high topped. I'm gonna wear my carpets on my birthday this year. There go G-Face. What up, G-Face? What up, dude? What up, G-Face? What's good, my guy? How are ya? Need supplying diamond dunks would be sweet, Tyler says. Yeah. What's this? Nice kicks posted. What up, straight to toe? I say they at least tease the Nike SB High version of her collaborated SB Dunk Low. See, someone said no one cares about Dunk Highs is crazy. This was back in 2024 though. Shouts to G-Face for the 53-month re-up. 53 months, sheesh, nothing but love for the collection fam.
53 months, sheesh, nothing but love for the CF.
G-Face, man, thank you so much for the re-up, bro. I appreciate your support as always, my guy. Thank you, my dude. Thank you. My carpets are completely beat now. Well-loved fair. Yeah, dude, I bet. I mean, that's what? Back in 21, the beginning of 2021 when they dropped with the Street Hawker lows. Dude, that Street Hawker low like drop was horrendous, dude. The sneakers app, if you guys weren't there during that time in like 2021 when Street Hawkers carpet companies dropped, dude, those drops on sneakers app was straight garbage, dude. Straight trash. For real, Corvette, straight garbage. That ass. No one talks about mummy SB lows, rodeos, or lobsters, or P-rods. It's crazy how we forget about so many SBs, Raph. Yeah, I mean, people still bring up the mummies SBs. We just talked about the rodeos, the lobsters, and the P-rod just not too long ago. It's just that's what happens with sneakers, bro. It happens all the time. They just come and go. Like, no one forgot about it. We talked about it, but like, it's just like, dude, it's just that's how sneakers is, bro. It just people they just come and go. That's all it is. Feel me? Like, they just come and go. Like, once the shoe drops, nobody cares about them anymore. Like, they just don't. Strange Loves back in 2020. P-Rod Dunk Highs, like, these were really popular when it came out. Like, even back in 2019, dude, like they had a couple shoes out there that were dropping. Like, people they just come and go, bro. That's exactly how it goes. Like, people forget the Lance Mountains. The Lance Mountains, like the 2019 Air Jordan 1 Low SBs, the UNCs, these were fire, bro. I remember going to a sneaker con. I wanted these so bad. The Paras, the white pair, the Jordan 1 Lows, like SBs, like they were dropping some gems before they even started dropping a lot of the dunks. Like the Chicago SBs. I'm telling you, the Lance Mountain SBs, like, were really popular. You get the, see 2018 here with the purple lobsters. Like, they were dropping some gems, man. Like, I'm surprised it was I forgot, dude, Lance Mountains were like early on. I think that was like 2015. That's how I first really got introduced with SBs, kind of ish in a sense, when that specific shoe dropped. That was everywhere. And this 2012 Supreme SB, that was really popular. Golf SB slept on too. Dog Walkers and a great Dunk High. The Lance Highs are legit in my top 10 SB of all time. That was such a good shoe, bro. Like, the thing about what was cool about the SB Lance Mountain is that if you bought the bread colorway and if you bought the white pair and then the black pair, you could have had one of one. Like, you could have not one of one, but you could have had one bread and then one royal. Because the royal high on the white pair was the right pair, I think. And then on the black pair for the royal colorway was the left pair. So you could put them like side by side. One would be white, one would be black. But once you took that rub paint off, like, you would have just a bread high or a royal high. My current SB collection, Orange Lobster, City of Love, Born Raised. It's insane because, like, we used to talk about SB pretty heavy in here when, like, SBs were really hot, but, like, obviously with, like, as time kind of progresses, like, you don't see as much hype around SBs because people kind of fell off on like the love for it. It's like, all right, well, they're not dropping a lot of good colorways. Like, you gotta admit, like, some of the SBs that they've been dropping colorway wise haven't been the greatest. That's why it's kind of hard to like be like, okay, well, like, why can't we go back to the year 2023 or like, you know, back when they were dropping a lot of great colorways and collabs? Like, they're not doing that, right? Like, they definitely, you know, have a different vision, but I get it, bro. You know, the hype kind of surpassed, and now you got the real SB heads collecting a lot of this stuff. So, but all right, chat, I think that's it for me today. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me as always. Always fun conversations with you guys as always, man. Like I said, keep an eye on exclusive access on the hats this week. You know, grab yourself a hat, support. I'd really appreciate that. Really, I would really do. But thank you guys so much for hanging out with me as always. All right, but enjoy your day. Hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new here. All right. Yo, where you get? Oh, this is our hat, bro. This is the Collection Family hat that we're dropping this week. So, but you guys enjoy the rest of your day, man. I really do appreciate you guys hanging out with me as always. If you guys went ahead and if you guys don't mind hitting that like button on the way out, I'd really appreciate that. Let's get to 200 likes. If you're ghost watching, smash that like button on the way out. I'll see most of you guys tomorrow morning. I don't know what World Cup. Yeah, we got Argentina today at 9. Wow, we got an early game this morning. Argentina, Egypt, and then we got Switzerland, Colombia today at 1. So we got early games this today, especially Argentina. That game's at 9 o'clock. So I'll see you guys on the next one. Hit that like button. I really do appreciate you guys hanging out with me as always, and I'll see you guys on the next one, man. Have a great freaking Tuesday, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.